Okay, I'm coming to you really quick today because I just want to share a few books. It is time for summer, and for some of you, that means summer reading time. I look at summer reading time to enjoy some fiction books for kind of fun, but I'm really a nonfiction girl at heart. And I thought today I would share with you a few really good books to help you become a better faculty member in terms of your teaching. Let's jump right into it. The first book I want to mention is Radical Candor. This book is designed as kind of a management book, a book to help new managers understand how to better manage the people and have radical and candid conversations with the people that they manage so that everyone can do their best work. I found this book really helpful to think about how I give feedback to students and how to help them build on the feedback loop so that they don't take it as personal when they receive feedback that might be less than what they were hoping for. But with the idea that direct feedback is kind and helps them move forward more quickly than giving equivocal or non-clear and non-specific feedback. So that book again was Radical Candor. The next book I'd like to talk about is The Butterfly Cage by Rachel Zamak. This is an excellent book. It is a memoir, but I think anyone would really enjoy reading this book, even as a summer reading book. It is nonfiction, but it reads like fiction for the most part. If you are an ASL or interpreter educator, I highly recommend this book, and I encourage you to consider including it in one of your courses. Rachel discusses her experiences as a deaf person who grew in her identity as a deaf person, and also describes her experiences while she taught at a California public high school in the deaf education program. This book will make you laugh and cry and shake your fist in rage, partly as well. A great book. Highly recommend. The Butterfly Cage by Rachel Zamak. Next up is Grading for Growth by David Clark and Robert Talbert. Now, if you have been around here anytime at all, you know that I am a fan of Robert Talbert. He has another book that just is an honorable mention here, which is Flipped Learning, to help you design courses and weekly plans and activities to help students succeed and gain knowledge in the content of your course. This book, Grading for Growth, gives an insight into alternative grading practices, and about half the book is case studies of how people have implemented alternative grading practices in their courses, from individual assignments all the way to entire courses that use alternative grading practices. If you're at all considering how the grades we give are just arbitrary numbers that we make up and they're not real numbers, so averaging them doesn't really even make sense, highly recommend this book as another way to look at your courses. A related book you might want to check out, and I have this one in hard copy, is Specifications Grading by Linda Nielsen. And this book is a great accompaniment to Grading for Growth. If you are intrigued by specifications grading there and you want more detailed information, you can pick up this book. They're a nice complement to each other. The next book I'd like to talk about is Understanding by Design, and I'm referring to the second edition of this book. This helps you look at what is the big picture, what's the outcome you want at the end for students to achieve, and then how you work backwards from there to build assessment practices and then actual learning activities. Great book for understanding how to fit a course, how to build a course or build an entire program based on backwards design principles, where you want them to end up, and then working backward from there to get all the way down to the minutia of what's the homework assignment for today. That book, again, is Understanding by Design. Highly recommend. The next book I'd like to recommend is one that I learned about through doing professional development at my university. We had a faculty learning community around this book. It is Learning That Matters, a field guide to course design for transformative education. This book was so powerful to me because it not only talks about the mechanics of how you teach courses and what you're including in your courses and so forth, but it really gets at how we engage all students in our courses and design activities and experiences that are equitable to the students in our classes and help bring everyone along to experience the learning, skills, knowledge available in our courses. Again, that's Learning That Matters, a field guide to course design for transformative education. One of my favorite books of the last year. I hope you enjoy these books. Links to all of these books are in the description below. you like this video, hit like. You can also subscribe to keep getting more information to help you succeed on your faculty journey. Until next time, keep exploring to find what works for you.